Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Invicta Specs with John the Phone Guy. Today we're going to start with the Heritage Collection that I have. I currently have four. The one that I don't have is the very first one, which is the AL watch. That was the Sabacua specialty with about 6 carats of diamonds on it. It was like 74 made. Some people refer to that as number one, but we'll just go with this one is my first one. This is the Pro Diver model 28996 in diamond. The diamonds are at all of the hour markers. I believe it should be like 3 per, minus the 3 o'clock because of the date window. This is 47 millimeter black mother of pearl. This is a limited edition. Obviously, this is number 94 of 150. The water resistance on this is 50 atmospheres, 500 meters, approximately 650 feet. It is a flame fusion crystal. This features the Ronda R150 Meccano. It's a 25 joule movement running at 28,800 vibrations per minute, 8 steps a second, which is how you get that really smooth movement through there. One of my favorites, of course. And there's a total of 34 diamonds. They're all 0.9 millimeter in size. And we will get right to it. So going to the back, this is a butterfly deployant, push button deployant. This is in the reserve line, so you get the badging that lines up like that. And as you can see, the first one covers the second, so you just push these in and that opens it up. And there's like the little hole right there. There's pins. See the little pins move in and out. That's what holds them in place. So, and it's got, the machine turning on the inside. I mean, this is just very well put together. Solid links. This is a double screw bracelet sizing, similar to the women's Sabacua slim case. So it is a very secure bracelet. Of course, one of the big things about this is AL signature on the back. Of course, we have model number, flame fusion, the water resistance. See, get around here. And stainless steel, Swiss movement. Now this one, unlike some of the others, I do not believe this has anything about the inaugural, like some of the early ones did, but it is still a Meccano. Of course, you've got the case within all the screw downs for your water resistance. This is very much a dive instrument. So that's kind of the back of this. Most of it, if you've seen a pro diver, you'll be used to seeing this. Get my paw prints off. So this is a high polish, and then there's also some brushing here, so you get a very unique look to it. And of course, since it is a dive instrument, full functional unidirectional bezel. And as you can see, we got the diamonds in there. Let's see if I can get some color change. Alright, there's your black mother of pearl color changing for me, and you can kind of get some of the diamond accenting going on. This is a standard 3-hand movement with a date window. course, screw down crown system. What I do with my automatics, I used to do winders, but then I have way more automatics than what I thought was necessary to buy winders, since I don't wear them a lot. Since I have about 179 now. Every month around the 1st or 2nd, I'll pull all my watches out and I'll spin them for a 30 count, and then put it back in. So we can just kind of go through, pull it out the last position. You can adjust the time, pull it out position 1, change the date, so on and so forth. Not a lot of functional as far as like chronographs and all that sort of stuff, but you do have the advantage of having the bezel for a timing mechanism. So if you wanted to go for a run or something, you're like, okay, how long is it taking me? All right, put this guy starting at your minute marker, and then as time goes along, and you'll see, oh, I'm 10 minutes in, 15, 20 minutes into my run, whatever it is. So you still have a timing feature there. Of course, you've got the Invicta Reserve on the crown, and it is just a beautiful timepiece. I'm trying to find, I apologize, there is a limited edition. I'm trying to find the number. So, not that I think you guys don't believe me, but I know I found it. So, oh, there it is. There it is. Limited edition 94 of 150. So, there's that. And then, of course, we'll go right into 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock, 47.8. This is very slim, so 16 millimeter on the height. Bracelet, I believe, is uniform all the way down, so 23.9, 22, so it looks like it has just a slight taper. This watch, I will say, because of the way these links are and there is no micro adjuster, what I do sometimes is, you can get it close, is this is one little micro adjuster from there to here. You can see it kind of hinges right there, and obviously on the other side, to get it just a little bit more snug. But other than that, there isn't a real like micro adjusting like you would see on others. But for all that being said, it's still a very comfortable watch. The weight on this guy is 8.3. So for a 47 millimeter, that's pretty weighty. But what I would say, and I've heard many people say that, it's a very substantial weight, so it doesn't feel tinny or flimsy. Obviously, these are pure solid links and all that. So, you do get a very sophisticated, feel to this thing. So as always, 7-inch wrist on me. Here it is on me. It does set up because of the automatic movement, so you do get a little bit of spacing in here. But I think with the way this thing sits, and you get quite a bit of adjustment left or in or out, it does fit a lot of different. So with me, I have it just a little bit loose. I'm finding that I enjoy it just a little bit loose, because if I'm wearing something like this, and I've worn watches like this to go on walks or whatever, you start sweating and everything, and it will get a little bit tight. So I try not to get mine super snug. I just don't find it comfortable for me. I know some people are a lot more particular about the feel of that, and which is why I say find out what's good for you, where you like to have it, and work with that. And if you enjoyed this video, I have others in playlist of sizing videos, other Invicta spec videos, and some battery change videos. And with that, we'll just kind of go into, I want to give some shout outs. Instagram, I have a link below for my Instagram account. Also, Smitten by Invicta does a lot of women's fashion merging with Invictas and all of the ladies' fashions. That is my wife, just, everyone knows. She does not enjoy the big watches. She pretty much stays around 38 to 44, I'd say, is her sweet spot of wearing it. But, if there are women out there that would like to see some of the things, she posts daily and has outfits, generally more, especially during the week, more business attire due to her job and position. So that's just, kind of what her thing is. So also with shout outs, Trap Vision 3D and Invicta Lifestyle on YouTube. Great source of all things Invicta and, lifestyle fashion and everything. And as always, always mention ShopHQ and InvictaStores.com. They're yellow tag sales where we buy the majority of our watches. Good prices, and with ShopHQ you do get 6 value pays, interest free, and all that sort of stuff. So that's a really good option for many people. Mention Facebook is Invictaholics, Invictacruisers, InvictaVets. And as always, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe if you enjoyed this video or any others. And as always, enjoy your Invicta watches, and I hope to see you next time on Invicta Specs. Take care.